Welcome to New Orleans and Yorman Stadium. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Army Black Knights and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in with the Army head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Tulane's offense will go on the attack first. And we get our first look at Zion Chris. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
And I think that was step one for this offense. You didn't want to start backed up, which you did on this first drive. Nice job getting that first down, creating a little bit more space. Now I look to see if they get back on script, maybe get aggressive, and see what this offense does today.
Complete on the comeback. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Army's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Cale Helms. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks.
And they have got off to a great start. Coaches are so excited about their QB thing. Like, they're literally saying, we've got a chance against everybody we play. I know we're off the radar. We're not one of the Power 4 teams. But when you have a quarterback that can make everyone around you better, you can go beat some of the big boys. So far, Palmer, he's done an unbelievable job with this squad, like blending it together and really doing well.
Yeah, and they're being careful. They don't want to look too far ahead, but they know one spot is going to go to a non-Power 4 champion in this year's college football playoff, and they're obviously hoping it's them. If it is going to happen, it's going to be because of this guy. He's got to keep playing at a high level, though, each and every week, and I think that's the challenge. Very, very talented. The big question, can he stay consistent?
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Looking for room at the 40. Racing to the right. The 20. Past the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Army!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Runs through a tackle.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Black Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll go to the fullback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights. Lining up to add another. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback keeps it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Now on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Here's a little room there. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big.
And And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Run it with the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Going to the ground. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this...
Maybe a crease. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
I love the aggressive nature on offense here. You're winning this game. A lot of coaches would choose to punt on that 4th down and just go play defense and try to ice this thing, but not them. They're going to try to leave their offense out there. That's the 3rd, 4th down they've been able to...
Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Fullback's got it. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. The brain trust get... together for this big 3rd down coming up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Pulls it again on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He got enough to move the chains on that one. They'll spot it at the 27. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Lewis. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Good, right down the boulevard. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. About to start here in the 2nd half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
Checking in with the Army head coach coming out of the locker room. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The run inside. It's McClure.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The option look. Rides the option, he keeps it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the fullback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that... Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Find some fresh air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. It's complete on the right side.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. Creates a little space. Picks up the first down. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. The big fullback's got it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Number 46, set to kick this one away.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the counter. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the 1st down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Daniels. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Daniels. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the option. Breaks the tackle. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Goes to the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Keeps it himself. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback keeper. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Just feeds the running back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. There's some room. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some 1st downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by?